Having drunk deep into the cup of wisdom, I looked into the hearts of men, and there I found greater mysteries, and was glad. For only in the search for truth could my soul be stilled and the flame within be quenched. I'm going to get a tattoo of that. Yeah, that's pretty much my credo right there. Wow. For only in the search for truth could my soul be stilled and the flame within be quenched. Down through the ages I lived, seeing those around me taste of the cup of death and return again in the light of life. Gradually from the kingdoms of Atlantis passed waves of consciousness that had been one with me, only to be replaced by a spawn of a lower star. That's heavy. That's heavy. Let me read the... Man. Gradually from the kingdom of Atlantis passed waves of consciousness that had been one with me, only to be replaced by the spawn of a lower star. This is an interesting statement. That's like, one collective consciousness and everyone in a community or a planet or a world or whatever having the same consciousness, and then that going away and being replaced with something of much lower quality. That's incredible. In obedience to the law, the word of the master grew into flower. Downward into the darkness turned the thoughts of the Atlanteans until at last, in this wrath arose from his great Agwanti, the dweller. This word has no English equivalent. It means a state of detachment. Speaking the word, calling the power. Deep in the earth's heart, the sons of Amenti heard and are hearing and directing the changing of the flower of fire that burns eternally, changing and shifting using the logos until that great fire changed its direction.
This marks the first time a former president has been compelled to appear before Congress, and it comes after the House Oversight Committee voted to hold the Clintons in contempt of Congress in connection with their probe into the Epstein case. Former President Bill Clinton could face some tough questions from the panel today. He was featured in several photos in the Epstein files, some showing him with celebrities and another one of him in a hot tub. You see it there. But he has never been accused of wrongdoing, and Hillary says she and her husband did not know of Epstein's criminal activities.
I answered every one of their questions as fully